Here is the conclusion to making our Chibi Cop. We left off after making that new pistol, and now we're going to make a holster to go around it. It's pretty simple. It's just basically a cube that was subdivided, and then I'm going to put kind of like a strap over the top of it, like you would see on an actual holster. Well, might not be as realistic, but the idea is the same. And to finish it, we've got to add that little snap, so we're going to just use a cylinder for it. Now we need the straps that attach the holster to the leg, so that's what we're going to make next. Again, we're just going to use the cylinder method I used earlier on the elbows. While I'm making straps, I decided to go ahead and do the knee pads as well. Might as well get them out of the way. This next part is something, again, I probably wouldn't do in the future just because it's going to be too small to see, but it's like a snap or the connector that would attach the straps. So like when you're putting on the knee pads, you gotta click that little thing together, whatever it's called, I can't remember. Basically, I'm gonna put that on every strap there is, because they needed some way to be snapped together. After all the snaps are there, I decided to start working on the feet. I think they should be in like little boots. And I decided that my initial stuff didn't quite work, so I'm going to make some new boots over top of them. While I was doing that, I also noticed that the SWAT signs were a little bit small, so I made them bigger. Then right back to boots. This is another situation where I probably could have done a lot less work on these. I think almost a rounded block would have worked for the feet, because you can't see anything because they're too small. Yeah, way too small. Once the boots are basically done, I decided to go in and make some wrinkles and ripples in the clothing and kind of fill out the ankle cloth, I suppose. They're really close to the really thin, I suppose. I basically just didn't want the pants to be completely smooth. I wanted to give them a little bit of texture. Once I'm happy with the pants, then I go back to the arms to see if there's any wrinkles I can make up there. Nothing really works much, so I don't do a whole lot, but... Once I was happy with everything, I tried to select all, then I noticed that there were some outstanding things, the mirrors and such, so I go to fix those, get rid of all the modifiers, go back in, and then I export it all to an STL, which is one single file. I then made a little base just to give it an idea of how big it'll be. It's a 25mm base. During that time I also realized the back was pretty bare, so I put some plates on there. And there it is, that's the final Chibi Cop. I haven't figured out how to make cool renders yet, so hopefully this works, but there's the final product. Well, the 3D model at least. The actual final product is this 3D printed version. I ended up trying to paint one, and I think it turned out alright. And there you have it. That's how I made a Chibi Cop from sketch all the way into 3D print. It's time consuming and there's a fairly steep learning curve, but I think we're getting there. Now that we're done with this, what do you guys want me to make next? Tell me down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this and want to see more, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.